Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome. This is the Manningham Business Network in collaboration with the State Government of Victoria. We're running a series of webinars, the How To series. It's about business recovery and growth. We're looking to engage, reinvigorate and collaborate with businesses in the Manningham area. The State Government is supporting us to do that, and we're reaching out to the businesses by way of offering webinars to help in the businesses to re-engage with their clients and grow the business. Okay, so today we have Jodie Calwell from Manningham Council. Today, Jodie is going to take us through how to navigate your way through council grants and resources. Council is offering some amazing resources to businesses in the Manningham area, and Jodie is going to take us through that and explain it in a whole lot more detail and give us some clarity on how we can all build our businesses. Jodie, I'm going to go off screen and hand it over to you, and I'll talk to you very soon. So
thanks,
welcome.
Peter.
Over to you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And thank you for the opportunity to talk to local businesses about the business support and the grants program that we have at Manningham. We're really excited to be able to talk to you about that today. So my role at Council is the Small Business Liaison Officer. I'm part of the Small Business Liaison team. And a little bit later on through the presentation, I'll introduce you to Liaison, who is also a Small Business Liaison Officer. And we work very closely together, helping to support businesses in the local government area. So I'm going to share my screen. So once again, thanks, Peter, and thank you to the Manningham Business Network for giving us this opportunity. Most of you would be aware that Manningham is home to a really thriving and diverse business community. You've only got to go out to the activity centres, the local shopping centres, to see that. And you'll find some wonderful Chinese business owners with their magnificent food offerings, as well as the Persian traders. If you've been to any of their stores, they've got a really huge range of product and things that, are really exciting to try. So if you're looking for something new, pop out to the activity centres. There's 4 at the moment that actually have pop-up parks in them, Jackson Court being one, and Jackson Court's pop-up park is due to come out on the 19th of April. But there's some really exciting things happening there just prior to that. So there'll be an activity starting in Jackson Court on Thursday night, and that's the Bearded Bakers that are coming to Jackson Court. Tunstall Square and Macedon Square also have fabulous pop-up parks, as does Templestowe Village. And there's some great activations that have been in those activity centres, particularly over Christmas. So while we've still got a little bit of warm weather left, the pop-up parks are a great place to meet your friends, have some lunch, sit down, have a cup of coffee and just relax. So they're not here for much longer, so enjoy them while you can. So the Manningham business community is really quite strongly service-based. Retail, as you would expect, is the strongest, industry here. So retail in Manningham employs nearly 5,000 people and generates over $530 million to the local economy in Manningham each year. So quite a significant player there. An industry sector that doesn't immediately come to mind, but is also a great contributor, is the tourism sector. So tourism in Manningham employs 1,200 people and generates nearly $200 million to our local economy. And something that's really, really interesting is that around 80%, which is a huge percentage, of all local businesses in Manningham are home-based. So if you're watching today or online down the track and you are home-based, please reach out to us, because you are also entitled to the business support offerings and grants that we have at Manningham. And we just want you to know that you really are an important part of our local economy, and that you contribute not only to the economic, social and environmental sustainability of the municipality, but you're just really important to us anyway. So reach out, because we certainly would love to be in touch and be able to offer you any support that you might think that you might like to take up from Council. Something that's quite important also is the community relief package that Council developed, and that aims to support not only Manningham residents, but also businesses affected by COVID-19, which I guess at the end of the day is pretty much all of us. So there's 50% discount on a range of permits. So that also includes the footpath trading permits, particularly relevant to the hospitality industry. So cafes and restaurants that have tables and chairs on the footpath, they do need a permit for that, and council will give them a 50% discount. Those businesses that have an A-frame that they like to display on the footpath, the same discount applies. And also, if you're lucky enough to have some trader parking near you, there is 50% discount on the trader parking permit. If you're not sure if you have trader parking in your area, get in touch with us, and all our details will be up for you to see at the end of the presentation, and we can certainly tell you whether trader parking applies or not. For those of us that pay rates, the fourth quarter instalment has been extended until the 30th of June this year. So that's the community relief package. So in a nutshell, 50% off permits for businesses there. Council also developed the business resource packs. Now, these are really great to help keep us COVID safe in our businesses. So let's have a bit of a look and see what's in those packs. There's a set of posters, and the posters, you would obviously put how many visitors or customers you can have in your store at any given time and display that in your shop window. The floor stickers are great. So they're fantastic for social distancing. Not so good on carpet. So if some of you have some that need to be replaced, please let us know, but great on timber and tiled floors. And we also have the window stickers. So our window stickers say, be kind to Manningham business, be kind to others in Manningham. And something that's really, really important, and I can't stress enough, is be kind to yourself. So we're all a little bit battered and bruised from our lockdowns, and again with our circuit breaker lockdown this year. So it's really important when we're running around, looking after our family, being there for our friends, trying to run our business, it's really important to take some time out for ourselves as well. So make sure you take some time to be kind to you. Something we're really excited about at the moment is the grants program at Manningham. It's for businesses. And the grants program has been developed to help you make improvements to your business, to help you learn some new skills and try and be more competitive in today's environment, because it certainly has been a big shift to operating online. And for some of us, me included, that can be really challenging. So if we can help you learn some new skills and help you in some way through a grant program, develop and make the improvements that you need to operate more effectively in that environment, then we're really happy to be able to do that for you. These are some key timelines. Now, there's two dates in particular that I want to point out to you. The grants are currently open, but the closing date is Monday, the 19th of April. The grants close at 11:59, so that's really important. So grants are open now, but close on Monday, the 19th of April. The grants will be assessed from Tuesday, the 20th to Thursday, the 30th of April, and then the outcomes will be announced mid-May. The other important date, though, is your program or your project needs to be completed by Monday, the 20th of December this year. So let's just relook at that because they're really important dates. We don't want you to miss out. The grants close at 11:59 on Monday, the 19th of April, and your project must be completed by Monday, the 20th of December. Okay. So there's two grants available. There's two categories. The first one is the Digital Business Support Grant, and there's funding allocation of up to $2,000 for that grant. And that's designed to, I guess, provide financial assistance to help you in your business with any costs that you find that you come across to help you move online. So we'll go into a little bit more detail in that shortly. The other one is the Business Coaching and Development Grant. Once again, funding allocation for up to $2,000, and that provides financial assistance to encourage business growth and resilience through coaching, through training, development. You might need to do some workshops to help you improve your skills. So that's what that grant there is available for. So we'll just have a look at who's eligible for the grant. So to be eligible for the grant, obviously you must be a business that operates out of a premises owned or leased within Manningham, or you can be a new business and you're committed to operate from a commercial or residential property within Manningham. Okay, so you might be a new startup, but you're starting up in a few weeks, you've already leased a property, and you like to take advantage of the grant to help you launch your new business. You'll need to have a valid ABN number, and you need to employ 20 staff or less. Okay, but most importantly too, when you apply for your grant, you need to demonstrate how it's going to help support your business in response to the impact of COVID-19. So we'll look at the digital support grant firstly, and the council will welcome any proposal that helps you moving online to sell your products and services. Some of you already do that, but there's certainly a lot of us out there that haven't taken that step. So any proposal to do that is welcome by council. Anything that's going to open up your business to new markets is also really welcomed. And anything that's going to help increase brand awareness for you. And that can be through innovative marketing initiatives that help address those impacts of COVID. Your grant might be a proposal that helps a new business establish in Manningham, which we've just really touched on. So once again, just reiterating, it does apply to new businesses as well. Some examples of costs that would be considered are website design and development. So also you might already have a website, but you might not have an e-commerce platform. So the grant can go towards helping you get your e-commerce platform up and running. You might like to do some digital marketing and promotion if you haven't done that before. Your grant could also go towards developing some web pages, some mobile apps. So any of that online content, any audio or visual media for your website. And also it can be put towards any branding, development and implementation of that new online initiative. At the end of the presentation or towards the end, we'll have some websites there for you where you can actually go in and find out more detail about the business grants and the guidelines. So we'll get to that a little bit later, but rest assured all of that information will be available to you. Okay, so now we'll look at our business coaching and development grant. The council also here welcome proposals that encourage business growth, and you might achieve that through coaching, through workshops, through some training that you undertake as well. So some of the things that council would consider, as I've just mentioned, are mentoring and coaching. Business and strategic planning, very, very important in today's economic environment. Marketing strategy development, so you might not have a marketing strategy, so it would be great to come up with a new one. Any social media or digital market strategies you might want to implement, or you might want to do some market research. Other considerations will be given to training and development courses and workshops, and we're just going to run through now some of the programs that are endorsed by Manningham, just to give you an idea of the type of things you might like to consider, or you might look at one of these programs and go, hey, that's really something I need, and that's going to make your grant application a lot easier. So Manningham Business Endorsed programs are as follows. So the Runaway Consultant Group have a program called Get Ready, and it's an intensive 20-hour program. So it's self-guided online, so you will need to have some online skills or some technical skills. It's also got applied learning, and it's spread over the 2 weeks. So it's great if you're looking to pivot your business in response to a changing market, or proactively grow your business in response to a new and emerging opportunity. So no one knows your business as good as what you do. So really think about some new markets that are happening in your industry. Are there any new trends that are emerging? Because this might be a really good program to help you take advantage of those. Paul McCarthy is running a 12-week marketing makeover, Now, really important here to look at the start date. That starts on the 15th of June, so you would need to be available. And the 12-week marketing makeover is a program to help you really improve your marketing and bounce back from that pain and suffering we all had last year. It's a really practical program. So it's going to walk you through step by step on how to design a marketing message. And I think, some of us are quite good at coming up with a message that we think's okay, but we really want a marketing message that's really going to get people's attention. The program will help create marketing materials that maximize their reach and help you get the most out of your marketing message so you can get more clients and customers, because at the end of the day, that's what we're all in business for. So a great 12-week marketing makeover with Paul McCarthy. Maverick Mentoring is putting together some strategic and focused workshops, and they're designed to help support you and help your business recover from, once again, the restrictions that we had due to COVID-19. And the program will help you invest in your business, something that's really important and something we don't always take the time to look at and to do. And it's going to help you build resilience and adapt post-COVID. We all know that things have changed, and we need to adapt and, I guess, learn to live and cope and be flexible enough to really be successful post-COVID. So Business Planning for Success by Maverick Mentoring is one of the endorsed programs also. And another one here is delivered by the Business Benchmark Group. So they're full-day coaching programs. And once again, really intensive workshops, and they cover the fundamentals of things like finance, sales and marketing, operations, teams and planning. So you can choose any two of those. So you might think, well, okay, I've got a great bookkeeper, my accountant's on top of things, so I'm probably okay with finance. I probably don't need any help there, but I'm probably a little bit weak and need some help with my sales and marketing. And I'm not really good at planning, so maybe that might be one of the topics that I choose as well. So like I said, you can choose any two of the topics that you think you need the most help with, and that'll be delivered by the Business Benchmark Group. So here's some information for you. The business grant information, the guidelines, the eligibility, and the slides that we've just had a look at can be found at www.manninghambusiness.com.au/business grants. Please email us if you like on business@manningham.vic.gov.au. And Grant Finder, if you go to manningham.grantguru.com.au/, you'll find that information there. Also, we have Christine, so please feel free to ring Christine Gibbons. She's the Tourism and Business Development Officer at Manningham Council, and she'll be able to do a fabulous job answering any questions that you might have about the business grants. So please get in touch with Christine. Please email us if that's your preferred option. And may I suggest, before you do either of those two things, click on the website, have a look at all the eligibility, have a look at all the information there regarding the business grants, so you can have your list of questions ready when you speak to Christine, or email us at business@manningham.vic.gov.au. So I've got a nice little slide here that says keep calm and apply now. Well, you know what I think? That the grants close on the April 19th. So my suggestion would be to get excited and apply now. So you haven't got a lot of time. We really would love you to take advantage of the business grants. So email us, get in touch with Christine, and get the process happening fairly quickly. Something else that's really important that we have at Manningham Council is our e-newsletter. So you would know, particularly from last year and the circuit breaker lockdown, there's changes to legislation, there's a lot of information about grants from a state point of view, from a federal point of view, and obviously from your local council. And there's just so much information to wade through. So if you subscribe to the Manningham e-newsletter, you'll be kept up to date with anything that's relevant to your business, and particularly businesses in Manningham. So it's very easy. Just go to manninghambusiness.com.au and scroll down to the end of the page, and you can subscribe to the e-newsletter. It's delivered to your inbox on a Wednesday on a fortnightly basis. So a great, easy way to keep up to date with all the things that are happening that concern your business in Manningham. For our Chinese business community, we're really excited to let you know also that the grant applications can now be submitted in simplified Chinese. And we also have Li Jai available, and he can speak in your language to help you with any queries for business grants or any business queries in general, really, around support that we have at Manningham Council. His contact detail, and I'll spell it out for you, it's lichia.low, Lichai Low, at manningham.vic.gov.au. And I did say earlier that Lichai is also part of the Small Business Liaison team. He does a fantastic job out there in our Chinese business community. And without any further ado, I might just hand over to Lichai. Thanks, Lichai.
大家好，我是丽佳，我目前是 Manningham Council 的 Small Business Liaison Officer。如同 Jodie 之前所说的，我们两个其实是就像一个战队一样，那服务这个 Manningham 的商家们。那大家也可以知道 ，Manningham 有很高比例的华人商家，Council 也很重视大家的意见。那如同我们之前提到的，目前这次的这个 Business Grant， 你们都可以用简体中文来申请这个资助金。那如果你们有任何生意的或资助金方面的疑问，也欢迎联系我。下面是我的联系方式 lichia.lo@manningham.vic.gov.au，lichia.lo@manningham.vic.gov.au。谢谢您。那我们现在就把这个presentation 还给 Jodie。Let's get the presentation back to Jodie.
Thank you, Lichai. So like I said, please feel free to get in touch. Once again, Peter and Manningham Business Network, thank you very much for giving us the opportunity, and we greatly appreciate it. I can't stress enough, though, how important it is for local businesses to get in touch. That's what we do. We like to come out and talk to you. We like to come out and learn about your business. We're happy to come out in your space, and we love a cup of coffee. So we're more than happy to sit down with you and just to really, I guess, inform you of the wonderful support that we do have at Manningham, and particularly hope to help get you through the application process for the business grants. So thank you very much, Peter. I'll just put our details up there for everyone if they'd like to get in touch with us.
Yep. Thank you very much, Jodie. That was fantastic. Like, council are doing amazing things for the community.
Yeah, they are.
They're covering every aspect in terms of business, the community, and have really taken a good look at what is needed and what they can do to help sustain businesses in the area. So the work that you and Li Chai are doing is amazing, and it's really great to be a part of it. And let's just hope that lots of people apply for the grants. The money's
Absolutely.
there, the opportunity's there to grow. So yeah, this is fantastic. So as you can see on the screen, this is how you can get in touch with Jodie and the team. Also, this webinar is going to be posted up onto the Manningham Business Network website. It's there for you to watch again and get all the details. And on that page will be all the contact details as well. So anyone who is on the call, if you've got any questions, they'll be, if you want to type them into the chat box, we'll get them over to Jodie, and she'll follow them up with you, or one of our team will follow you up. But we want to make sure that everybody has a great opportunity to get involved and to grow their business, because that's the real sign of health and recovery, is to see the businesses growing, not just opening up, but we want to see them grow and employ and do what they do really well. So thank you for that, Jodie. Thank you.
No, thanks, Peter.
You're in the background there somewhere. I'm sure you are. Thank you very much. And we look forward to connecting and hearing all the good testimonies of what's going on. So once again, thank you. And on behalf of the Manningham Business Network and the State Government of Victoria, it's a real honour to be able to work with you. So thank you.